Hi, sis and brothers.
I'm afraid that everything will disappear.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Trust me.
So now I'm bringing you a new vlog. We traveled to Polonnaruwa with 3 monks from our hometown temple and several families from our neighborhood. So, let's go into the vlog and see what happened during the vacation. For breakfast, we stopped at Samorti Suwabojan restaurant. There were many different kinds of Sri Lankan dishes available, all of which were inexpensive to buy. The restaurant was neat and tidy, and the staff prepared food healthily and safely, which was also delicious. We arrived at a temple of a friend monk of our great monk. After a long drive, the temple was modest, yet it was a charming and relaxing spot. The lunch had been prepared for us, and it was just mouth-watering. After lunch, the journey continued. The long drive, which began early in the morning, continued until dusk. This is the motel where we will be spending the night.
Alone again. What's the point?
Here are my brother and a young monk from our temple.
그려왔던 이 눈빛을 몇 번이고 재현하듯이 늘 지금처럼 lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that.
Swimming in lakes is our favorite thing to do. When we visit the countryside,
Lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that. 전부 생각부터 이미 다시만 반색해서 우린 운명처럼 또 lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that. 네가 손을 흔들면 똑같이 웃으며 잠시 건네는 인사.
after dinner and a great evening, we headed to bed. We'll go early in the morning to visit the Somawathiya shrine.
다시 만난 세계 속 우린 운명처럼 또 lucky like that, lucky
have never seen such a beautiful sunrise before.
서로를 빛내기
There was a heavy downpour last night. Thus the road is now flooded.
수많은 별 가운데 우리 한눈에
Here we came
눈을 맞추면 lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that. 기다려온 소원들이 오늘로 다 이루어졌듯이 알잖아 우리 lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that. 전부 순간부터 이미 결심한 날 세계 속 우린 운명처럼 또 lucky like that, lucky like that, we're lucky like that.
The Somawathiya Viharaya is a Buddhist stupa in Sri Lanka's old city of Polonnaruwa. The Chaitya premises are known as the Somawathiya Rajamaha Viharaya. The Somawathiya Chaitya is located on the left side of the Mahaweli River within the Somawathiya National Park and is thought to have been created long before King Duchagamunu enshrined the right canine relic of the Buddha's tooth. It is said to have occurred during the reign of King Kawan Thissa, King Duchajamunu's father, who governed Magama. As a result, Somawathiya is significantly older than Ruangwelisaya, Mirasawetiya Vihara, or Jethavanarama. The stupa is named after Princess Somawathi, the wife of regional ruler Prince Jiri Abhaya and the sister of King Kavan Thissa. The prince erected the stupa to house the Buddha's right tooth relic, which he got from Arahat Mahinda monk and named it after the princess. After the stupa and other structures were completed, the prince and princess turned over the temple to Arahat Mahinda monk and other monks.
These small kids are attempting to pick and open almonds. They presented the first almond to our monk. Isn't it lovely? They then shared and ate the remaining almonds. It is not uncommon to see an elephant in front of Somavati Saya, because Somavatiya is close to Somavatiya National Park. We are quite extremely lucky, because an elephant was wandering around the temple grounds when we returned from devotion. We're having lunch right now. After lunch, we are going to visit ancient city of Polonnaruwa. After the collapse of the kingdom of Anuradhapura in 993, the Polonnaruwa kingdom, or the historic city of Polonnaruwa, served as Sri Lanka's second capital for 3 centuries. From the 11th to the 13th, it is situated in Sri Lanka's north-central province.
Because of its archaeological significance and ancient technological excellence, UNESCO designated Polonnaruwa as a World Heritage Site in 1982 under the name Ancient Polonnaruwa.
After defeating the Chola invasion of South India in 1070, King Vijayabahu established Polonnaruwa as the nation's first capital under a local ruler.
This heroic status of rice farming was maintained by the reign of MrPilot, who ruled the country between 1153 and 1186 by constructing a massive network of irrigation channels with reservoirs that resembled a natural inland sea. Right now, we are leaving the hotel. On the way home, we will visit Polonnaruwa Kingdom, which is currently in ruins, and also will find a lake for a bath. The royal palace of the historic Polonnaruwa Kingdom will be our first stop. The stunning royal palace, built between 1153 and 1186 during the reign of King MrPilot, remains an image of grandeur in the ancient city of Polonnaruwa. According to historic sources, the palace built in the 10th century previously had 7 stories and 1,000 chambers, but the remains currently contain just 55 halls and 3 floors, implying that the top 4 floors were probably made of wood. Outside the castle, we can see the royal bath Aka Kumar Pond, which was constructed to gather water from the nearby water source. Aside from the royal bath, King Parakramabahu's council chamber is an important feature of the palace grounds. The sacred quadrangle can be found a few meters away from the royal complex. The sacred quadrangle is a collection of beautiful and spectacular ruins on an elevated platform surrounded by a wall. This is the most densely packed collection of structures in the entire historic city, and it is a must-see for any visitor. Many more ruins, such as Vatadagha, Hatadaghiya, and Nishhanka Lathamandapaya, may be found in the center of the sacred quadrangle. The Vatadagha is a relic home in the shape of a circle. The largest terrace is 18 meters in circumference, with 4 entrances encircled by big watchstones that are in excellent shape. Each of the 4 gates leads to a central dagaba with 4 Buddhas.
멀리 가지 말고 다시 내게 come come yeah 한 번 더
With a height of 54 meters, Rankith Vihara is a massive dagaba in outstanding shape. It is Sri Lanka's 4th largest dagaba and the largest in Polonnaruwa. King Nishhanka Malla 1187-1196 built Rankith Temple. Polonnaruwa is close to the Elephant National Park, where elephants wander. Elephants, of course, don't know where national parks finish, and they occasionally wander into regions where they don't belong, such as the old town or farmers' farmlands. Tree huts are placed across the forest to watch elephants that escape from national parks. Now we are going to visit Gal Vihara. Uthararama, also known as the Gal Viharaya, is a temple with 4 exquisite Buddha sculptures in excellent condition, erected on an 80-foot long and 30-foot wide stone boulder. The 7-meter tall standing Buddha statue is regarded as one of the best among these statues due to its peculiar arm position and set countenance. The 14-meter long reclining Buddha statue represents the Buddha entering nirvana. The sitting Buddha statue on the far left stands about 15 feet tall, and the amazing stone carvings on the stone wall next to the statue are engraved on the stone wall. To the right of it is another sitting statue in a cave with 2 pillars, and different stone carvings and paintings can be seen all over the cave wall where the statue is positioned. This enormous stupa, known as the Kiri Vihara of Polonnaruwa and located north of Lankithilaka Image House, is claimed to have been erected by Subhadra, a queen of King Parakrama Bahu 1153-1186. This was once called as Rupavathi Stupa and is 80 feet tall. This stupa is now the 2nd largest stupa in Polonnaruwa. This is the only stupa that has resisted natural forces for 900 years and is still in its original state. King Parakrama Bahu built the Polonnaruwa Lankithilaka Image House, a monolithic Buddha image house. The structure is made entirely of bricks, and the outer walls are decorated with intricate motifs and carvings. The 41-foot-tall Buddha statue is also made completely of clay bricks. The statue's section above the shoulder is now gone. At the entryway to the building are 2 huge brick towers. The tallest is 58 feet. Before they were destroyed, the towers were estimated to be at least twice as tall. This building has 5 floors according to the chronicles. The Tamil Mahasaya, a massive incomplete stupa located between the stone temple and the Thivanka image house, is now a protected archaeological site. According to historical records, King Parakrama Bahu fought the Pandya Empire in South India and returned Tamil prisoners of war, and the king is claimed to have built a 1,300-cubit stupa second to none, which they called Tamil Saya since it was built with Tamil labor. The Pokuna Lotus Pond or Lotus Bath is a tiny stone pond with 8 lotus flowers with petals dropping in order. Finely cut granite is expertly constructed. A lotus pond is mentioned in history as one of King Parakrama Bahu's many ponds. King Parakrama Bahu constructed the Thevanka image house as part of the Jethavanarama complex. The term Thevanka means 3 curves because the big Buddha picture is curved in 3 places. This edifice was constructed of brick. The Thevanka Buddha statue is about 8 meters tall, however, the area above the statue's head has been destroyed. The statue is currently 6.6 meters tall. The building measures 133 feet long and 67.6 feet broad, and walls are 7 to 12 feet thick, and the building's interior is very tiny.
It is so refreshing to bath in lakes. For several hours, we spent bathing, swimming, and playing in the lake.
Polonnaruwa's old city is still one of the best planned archaeological sites in the country. Even now, the Parakrama Samudra or Parakrama Sea provides water for paddy farming in the country's east during the dry season. Tourists can visit Polonnaruwa's archaeological museum, Stone Temple, Kirivara, Kumar Pond, Vadadagia, and other historical ruins, including ancient monuments. Also, visit and swim in the Parakrama Samudra. You can go for a bike ride around the old city and experience Sri Lankan village life.
It is dinner time.
I wasn't planning on using text-to-speech for the whole of the vlog, but I recently had my braces fixed and now I can't speak properly. That's why I skipped the voiceover for this one. I hope you enjoy the change, but I promise you will hear your favorite voice in my vlogs as soon as my braces are removed.